Okay, so we were going to go on a cycle ride from Bodmin down to Weybridge on the Camel Trail, but the weather has turned not in our favour and it's raining quite hard. So what we're going to do, we just decided as we started to leave Bodmin to take a short round the lanes so that Geri can get used to some roads with no traffic. It's Boxing morning, no one about, and so I'm not quite sure where we actually are because Geri knows the area better than I do, and it's we're at Clerkenwater. Is it called Clerkenwater? As you can see, strengthened in 2011 and it was rebuilt in 1904, so the bridge is a lot older than that. So quite a bit of, I hope you can hear me above the water. There's Geri, look. We've done some big hills. I don't know if you can read that. There we go, look. 20% hill incline coming up. So we're doing some gradients today, which is good. Needless to say, we're not doing it in one go. Joey's sort of doing it in bites, but Joe's not getting off her bike. She's just stopping, resting, and then carrying on, which is great. So, no further ado. She's just looking at that hill thinking, oh my gosh. With no further ado, on we go. So this is the 20% gradient. Joe's done really well. Did about 100 yards at least on the gradient. And fair play, it's one stoop of a hill. So I'm going to have a go and I'm going to cycle the rest of the way right to the top, give myself some exercise.
So that's my aim. Oh, it takes a lot of determination. I will do it. Oh no, I've got to push my bike up there. Holy moly. It's hard enough. Pushing out the hill. There's a long way to go. Both on this hill and in my fitness journey. Okay, you've got this. And it goes on. And Action Man is nowhere in sight. I just want to say, Chris Hemmings, I love you so much. And thank you for making me do this. Yes, I will thank you. Somewhere in the future. Maybe it would be a better idea for the weakest link to carry the water next time.
It's one of those days where you just can't call the weather away, because a quarter of an hour ago it was tipping down with rain and it's dark skies as far as you can see. So that's Weybridge direction down there, which is where we were going to go. Right now we're in blue skies, but as you can see, the next front of weather's coming in there, and so it comes in 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, an absolute downpour, and then we get beautiful winter sunshine. What a view, what a view. There's a bit of wind up here, sorry if you're catching the wind, but yeah, we're at the top of the hill now. My approach to helping Geri get back on a bike was thinking of doing things on a very slow, gradual basis. So, as you know, we did Tamar Lake the other day. Now, just for Geri to get her balance back, her stability and confidence. So, I wasn't going to do gradients or particularly roads at all, not for quite a few months. But as you know, we're on the way to Weybridge. The weather turned, although it's glorious again now. Geri knows the area better than me, so suggested we go this way. So I, not knowing the route, came this way, and oh boy, we have done some hills. And Strava is going to be, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000 feet, I would imagine, by the time we finish the route. I might be proved wrong, but we've done some gradients today, and so this is the type of cycling that I would have given Geri, 3 or 4 months down the road, to be honest. Because the thing to do when you're a beginner or teaching a beginner and bring them on in the cycling, you want to do it in small steps, because you don't want to make it painful, you don't want to make it unenjoyable, because if you do, what it does, it pops a bit of negativity into the beginner's rider's subconscious. And so when you go out next time, that subconscious starts talking to you saying, I don't really want to do this. So that's what I've endeavoured to do. But Geri has given us a route with some real big hills, and it's a machine. It's excellent. This weather now has turned into be glorious, absolutely lovely. Let me see Geri down the hill there. Yet another gradient that we're doing, not a steep one really, but Geri's really chosen a route here, one that I would actually do again, because it's certainly turning into quite a nice ride now, and the views round here on top. We're at a place called Helland. Helland. Nice little village, quite affluent, and but the views right on the top now. Look, I can see over to the left the well-known peaks called Rideout, and the other one amuses people, called Brown Willie. Now Brown Willie is the highest peak in Cornwall, and I'll show you a picture of them both. Because we're using the iPhone, zoom in's not great, but I don't know if you can see right in the distance under the clouds there, that's Rideout, and that's Brown Willie, which is the highest peak in Cornwall. So top of the hill now pretty much, and as you can see the next front coming in now. Next set of rain coming in. We might make it back to Geri's parents before the next bit of rain. But this has turned out to be a really good ride. I actually much prefer it to the Bodmin Weybridge Camel Trail we were going to do. Probably because I haven't done this route before and it's all new to me. So as you can see, the rain beat us. We're not home yet. About another 2 miles to go, and yeah, the next front's coming and we're getting proper wet here. Proper wet, dripping off the end of my nose. But give it 5 minutes and we might have some more clear weather coming through.